back. I am Dr. Chris Tomczak.
Dr. Don Besessi.
From where?
Gosh, what was it again? We talked about this the other day. Health Source, I believe.
Health Source it is. Let's talk about some changes that are taking place right now to getting people feeling better, especially problems with muscles. Because you got a lot of people out there who've got like...
Wait a minute. Chiropractors don't deal with muscles, they just deal with bones.
Well, we deal with muscles. All right, that's one of the things that we do far differently than a typical chiropractic clinic out there in all of our clinics across the country. That's why we're so successful. Is we take a look at the whole picture, not just the bones. The bones are but one piece of the puzzle. You got to look at everything else.
Yeah.
What moves bones?
I'm guessing muscles.
Muscles. Okay, so what do you do when you get like trigger points or those little sore spots in the muscles? You rub over them, or you push on it. Your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend pushes on it. That thing lights you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like adhesions or trigger points in the muscle tissue. Or if you have muscle imbalances, which pretty much everybody does,
yeah,
there's ways to address these things correctly. So I want to show something. This is called the stick.
Pretty high-tech name.
Looks like a high-tech torture device, actually. And you know what? Maybe it could be considered one. But what this thing does, and this is newer technology, very new technology, and we use these across our clinics across America. And what these things do is that these things move and they roll, and you work and you actually dig a bit into the muscle tissue to break. It actually breaks up the adhesions so that the work that we're doing to rehab you is long-lasting, so it's not short-term. The cool thing about these is if you watch the Olympics, when the Olympics come on again, or you check out the sidelines in a pro game, or at many collegiate games as well, you're going to see the medical personnel utilizing this very same tool on the sidelines, getting these people back to a better health, getting them back in the game so they continue to go. And my statement is, if it's good enough for an athlete, an elite athlete, is it good enough for you?
Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to request it.
You're going to. The hard part's trying to find an office that uses these things. And the good news is for you guys watching is we use these all across America in our Health Source clinic. This is called a stick. And if you've got some muscular problems, you got aches and pains, and someone's not using or at least not tried the stick on you, it's time to go someplace else. Go to someplace that's a bit more modern. That's with taking a look at what's working today. And this is what's working today. We got something else.
What else?
Another.
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. This is something that we have designed at
brass knuckles. This is for the problem patient
at Health Source.
Yep.
This is something very unique. So we're patenting this. This is also, we call it a scraper, simply because we haven't come up with a better term for it yet. But this actually digs deep into the muscular tissue. There's all sorts of different beveled surfaces and angles on this thing. And what this does is you utilize this to get into the muscular adhesions and work them out. This goes really, really deep. This gets into the nooks and crannies and crevices that the stick, by its design, can't address. So we teach our clinics to utilize these two tools. You've played with them, haven't you?
I have, actually, especially this one. I utilize this one a lot on my neck and my lower back as well.
And what do you think?
I love it. It works very well at doing what I can't do it. I can use this on myself. I can have someone else do it. Mm-hmm. To me, it seems a lot more effective than some of the different hand techniques. The nice thing about what we offer in our offices is, and we've mentioned this in the past, is a toolbox with multiple tools.
That's right.
The more tools in your toolbox, the more different jobs you can actually handle. So that there are certain situations where this would be the go-to device. There are other situations where that would be a go-to device, or just a hands-on approach, or anything along those lines. What we do is explore what the newer technologies are, figure out if they're efficacious, if they're going to work, if it's worthwhile to have them in the office, and then we teach it to all our offices nationwide.
Excellent. That's the benefit of going to a Health Source clinic, because you're not really going to one clinic.
Yeah.
You've got close to 300 clinics that are all testing things, working things out, and we develop a system to use things like this or like this to help you guys feel better quicker and stay better longer. Because hey, the athletes shouldn't be the only people getting world-class care. Everybody should get world-class care. Yeah,
and world-class care requires education. You know, I mean, you just can't go off the street and know what to do with this properly. Especially with this. I mean, if we just held this up, you wouldn't even know what the heck it is. But our offices and our staff are trained properly on how to use it, how to identify when to use it, how to use it properly.
That's right. All right, that being said, let's close it. You guys have just watched a very informative show. I'm Dr. Chris Tomczak.
Dr. Don Besessi.
Have a great day.